Be the biggest. You don't have to be the tallest. You don't have to be the strongest. You just have to have heart. And you have to say you can. And that's what helped me, because when I started out speaking as a motivational speaker, I looked at some of the icons that were out there before me, and it became a little intimidating at first. These people were great. They were great orators, and I'm like, who's going to listen to me? But when I look at the Spud Webbs of the world, I said I just had to have heart. And I went after it next. Oprah Winfrey. This is a woman who inspired me in a way, because I heard her on one time on her show that said, if you're the smartest out of your 10 closest friends, guess who needs new friends? Yeah. So she inspired me to go out and look for quality people in my social circle. So today I have a team, my Fab 5 team, and these people are all 2 or 3 or 5 levels higher than me that I can call on, and they'll give it to me straight. I do not lift up the phone and call these people if I don't want to receive a straight and honest answer. And that's why she inspires me. Yes, next. Tiger Woods. He inspires me because he sets a goal. He set a goal that not only was he going to become great in golf, but he put his mentor, his inspirer up beside him, Jack Nicklaus, and he said, I want to break every one of his goals at an earlier age than he set them. So who's the person that you're going for? Who's the person that you're going for? Next. Denzel Washington. He inspired me because I heard him many years ago say that his father taught him that the way you win in life is that you learn the basic fundamentals. He said if you learn the fundamentals, the basic fundamentals with anything that you do, let it be playing sports, let it be playing an instrument, let it be acting, or what have you, if you learn the fundamentals, you can always go back to the basics to put yourself back on track again. Because sometimes we get lost when we just get so busy and we forget what the basics were or what they are. Next. LeBron James. Let me ask you, how many people in here want to make the type of money LeBron James makes? All right, I'll tell you right now, I don't. I want to be the person who signs his check. See, that's how he inspires me. Because I look at myself as an entrepreneur, as a motivational speaker, as a business person, and I say, he's great. He's accomplished great things. But if I could be the person that signs his check, what does that say about me? Thank you. Next. All right, you have J.K. Rowling. This is the lady who wrote the Harry Potter books. The lady over here says she wants to be an author, right? There you go. This woman, she wrote this Harry Potter book. In 1993, she finally got accepted after 6 years of this book being declined by several publishers. It was being constantly declined. And in 93, she got it accepted. She was on welfare. She was raising a child by herself. She had went through a rocky divorce, but she stuck with it. She was living in poverty. She kept writing. She stayed connected to her dream. And then in 97, remember the publisher accepted it in 93, but in 97, the first book was published. This woman was still dead broke, but she stuck to her dream. In the year 2000, she became a millionaire. In 2006, in London, she's now a multi-billion. She's a billionaire in 2006 because she stuck to her dream. Next. Now, this is my book that comes out in November 2006. That's how J.K. Rowling inspired me to write my book, to tell my story, and to complete it. I was so crazy enough with it that I called Dr. Dennis Kimbrough. And Dr. Dennis Kimbrough, he told me, he said, Todd, if you're going to go write a book, I want you to go hire an English professor from a college and university. Now, I took his advice, and I'm telling you, it was the most grueling experience. Because I was like Karen. I thought I could write. Until this English professor let me know, hey, we're going to go through some things. But I'm telling you, it's going to be, it is a great book, and it's coming out soon. But it's a book that means a lot to me because it's my baby. It's Untying the Knots That Tie Up Your Life, and it's a practical guide from freeing yourself from toxic habits, choices, people, and relationships. Next. My family inspired me. I dedicated my book to my mother. I say just like Abraham Lincoln said, all that I am and will ever be, I owe to my mother. I watched my mother do miracles. When I look at women today, I respect women today, especially mothers today, single mothers today, but all mothers today, because women can make miracles happen with little to nothing. And that's the model that I had in my family, because I had an absentee father. And she taught me a lot. And that's who inspired me as a part of my family. Yes. And then you. They said, ladies and gentlemen, they said, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And from that very first presentation that I did to a teen audience, and I shared my story, and I told my experiences, and students and youth came up to me at the end and they said, thank you, because you really helped me to deal with some things here today, to make some decisions here today, to improve my life and empower my life. That's what keeps me going. I have friends that say, man, you'll do much greater on the corporate market. You can make much more money on the corporate market. Someone told me, if you keep speaking to youth, you're gonna die broke. And I said to myself, and I say to you, it's not about the money. They say when you find that one thing that you love and you're willing to do it for free, the money and the reward will come after. Amen. And that's why I'm on this path and this mission today. And then what it boils down to is what matters most is how you see yourself. How you see yourself. So I want to say that it's been a treat and a pleasure, an experience beyond measure to be with you all here today. And I want you to know that doing just enough won't be enough to create the life you want.